And good morning, good morning, good morning. What's popping, y'all? What's happening out there? Yeah, I'm a couple minutes late, 2 minutes late, 1 minute late. I'm a little late this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little late this morning. I'm asking this computer that I'm on to do a whole lot of stuff right now. Like for one, we're transferring a file over, which I think we just did. I think that's done. Okay, so let's delete that. Don't need that anymore. That can go away. Get that one out of there. All right, we got I just did another Grok video on the way home from dropping off the VIP. So I had to move that over, and then we're gonna have to do well by that. And then let's see what the hell else I got open. I just uploaded a new Tesla rideshare video from the weekend. That will be live. That's gonna, I think it goes live at 12 noon today on the Tesla Rideshare channel. If that's your thing, that's what you're into, that'll be there. The Grok, the Just As Grok video, once we're done here with this live stream, that's gonna take like 10 minutes to edit up because all I do with that is just kind of knock out the pauses, right? I don't change anything. I don't edit the content, but I get rid of the pauses because sometimes when I'm talking to Grok in the car, it can be a little there's little hesitations in there because it's thinking. It's not, it's not you or me. It's not there yet. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. So we got that going on. The stock market, let's bring that up because it's doing some shit this morning, man. Like what the hell? What the hell is going on? All of a sudden the market wants to rip a little bit. Like, what the hell? How'd that happen? Because there's some craziness going on with the markets. I put myself in a big hole yesterday, like $850 hole yesterday on two accounts, not on one, but on two accounts. $850 hole. Now this morning, I've managed to bring one account back $230, another account back $190. My one account, these are two evals that I'm working right now to get back into a funded account, and I still haven't gotten a new mouse, y'all. God damn it. We're going to do them. You know what? We're going to select the mouse today online. I'm going to order that shit online while we're here. Hold on. I'm going to let you see I've got some areas marked out here. And we're going to see what happens with these. I got to tell you guys, man, I've been using Grok a little bit at night. What I'll do is I'll take a snapshot of the charts going back 5 days. Like on the 15-minute chart, go back 5 days. I'll take a snip, and I'll load that up into Grok. And I'll explain to Grok, okay, the blue dotted line, which you see here, that's end of day for the previous day close. The white line is my VWAP. And then I take everything else off the screen. I hide everything else. We hide that. We hide that. So the only thing Grok sees is this. Bam. That's all Grok sees. So I put that into Grok, and I'm like, okay, what should I expect? That's actually what I say. What should I expect? And you know what? It spits out some interesting support resistance areas. It makes an argument for a bullish side and a bearish side. It doesn't give you financial advice, obviously, but it does give me an idea of what I need to be looking at. What am I not seeing that the AI is seeing that can help me trade better? They say, well, Vinny, you just said you lost $850. Well, dude, I was down $1,250 yesterday on both accounts. And yesterday, I should have never opened up the computers. This wasn't in the morning when I did this. This was in the afternoon. I was on little to no sleep, put in a lot of hours, a lot of sitting time hours in the car over the weekend. Not driving time, but sitting in the car, cherry picking. And y'all can check out the video for that. But so I was tired. I was extremely tired. And I tried to catch a nap, and I watched, I was in and out of sleep watching Blue Beetle, the new DC that dropped on Netflix. Terrible movie. Don't watch it. That shit's just it's not even. Forget the political undertones of the movie, which it seems like every movie has political undertones nowadays. But it's not even the undertones or overtones, whatever the proper use of that word is. The movie just sucked. Like, it really did suck. And I don't, there are certain movies, in my opinion, there are certain types of movies. They just are what they are. You can't change them. You can't inject one thing over another. And it just is what it is. And that's what people come to expect. And so, yeah, they kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Anyway, let's see where we're at. We got our first 5-minute bar here. And then I'm going to get to see who all is in the chat. Let's get our first 5-minute candle up. Change that to yeller. Let's get the yeller. Right now, you can see here, I took a little trade here. This was the trade I took this morning. Right, we got in here. We broke into the, and this is on the 5-minute chart. I traded on the 1-minute chart. But I broke in here, and I was able to get in and get out, less than a minute. Well, probably about 2 minutes into this trade for the plus, we'll say plus 200 even. We'll just call it 200 because one's at 190, one's at 230, right? So we'll just do that. We don't need this anymore. That's gone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And this area right here in this little red box proved to be, this was a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart, but it proved to be, there's a lot of resistance here. And when we look at that, we're in that 24,750-ish range. A lot of resistance here. And this was an area, believe it or not, that Grok had called out for me in the, when I talked to it on the computer. And so we're gonna see what happens here. We can go back to the 1 minute now. We know if we don't break this is my 5-minute orb. Let me bring up the 15-minute orb too. Okay, so we see where we're in here. Because that's how I start out my trading on the orbs. I'm looking for a 5-minute breakout. I'm looking for a 15-minute breakout. And then I look for a half-hour breakout at 10 a.m. I am working on a couple of other things. A couple of other strategies to get in and out of that. Like I was able to, I'm not a script guy, right? I don't understand coding. I'm old. Okay. I used to code in Fortran. All right. So kiss my ass. But Grok, I put into Grok what I wanted. I told Grok, because see down here, you got the Pine editor, right? You can pull up Pine editor. I think you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys should be able to see this once it gets there. And you can put in your own script. So what I wanted Grok to do was give me a 21 EMA and a 50 EMA. And so now you can see the yellow is the 21, the red is the 50. When we look at it, let me get into a bigger time frame. Here, let me hide all my drawings. So you see this is the 15-minute time frame. The yellow is my 21 EMA, which is pretty solid. The white is my VWAP, 50 is my 50 EMA, all right? So exponential moving averages. That's all it is, just moving average, right? And it's kind of telling me what's going on. So I've been trying to work with, when I'm outside of my comfort zone, right? Say after 12 noon, again, all the way until, New York open the next morning. Like if I want to trade in there, what's the best way for me to trade? So I'm trying to learn to trust and read my 21 and my 50 EMA. It's different for me. So it's not something that I normally do. But anyway, let's see who's all in the chat this morning. Mr. Traveler, what's popping, brother? How we doing? How's life treating you? Thomas, on the road, brother, listening. Hey, Thomas, I appreciate you. I'm still, now, remember I told y'all, Thomas went out and bought he saw my other channel, the review channel. I'm so sorry with this mouse, y'all. He saw my review channel, buy or bust product reviews, and he went out and got himself a GoPro Hero. So I'm waiting on that. Waiting on them videos, man. Chasing Freedom, not financial advice, but the two driving apps, pink and black, with the private turned into 258 yesterday in Orange County, California. Bro, that's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. You got to get your money how you get your money. Part of the video that's coming out today, and you know what? Listen, I understand drama sells. I get it, right? I understand getting people into their feelings about this thing, that thing, or the other. I get it. I've seen people that I know and respect, go down that road to get people into their feelings, and I get it. I get it. But what viewers, drivers, traders, whatever, YouTubers, whatever, what people got to understand is just because that works in one market doesn't mean it works in another. And I'll go even better than that. Just because it works for one driver doesn't mean it's going to work for the other driver. And the reason why I say that is listen, you can have three drivers sitting right on top of each other. Bam, bam, bam. And all three of those drivers can have the exact same acceptance rating, the exact same car, the exact same CMT score, cancellation rating. All the bullshit can be the same. And one driver, for whatever reason, is going to do better. He didn't do anything different. That's just the way the app does it. I don't want to say selective, but come on, we got to be honest here with some of this shit. The other thing too is, right? So, I see some guys that I don't even interact with anymore. I just can't deal with them. I can't stand them, to be honest with you. But I see what they're saying with their stuff. And they're like, oh, look at me. I made $500 tonight. Yeah, but you had a $300 fucking bonus. And when you had that $300 bonus, not everybody in every market's got that $300 bonus. Yes, I use this method to do this, but you had this. So you weren't really so much chasing the rides and the price per ride in your profitable trips. You were chasing a bonus. And so the rides were, listen, our guy, my brother from another mother, Eddie C., okay, driving in style, created a whole culture out there based on getting that money. Nobody cares, work harder. Y'all remember that, right? Nobody cares, work harder. But he had these bonuses. And he was, and at that time, listen, at that time, everybody was offered bonuses. They weren't the same money, but they were offered bonuses. So at that time, it was cool to go get, Eddie would do his 10, 12 rides in the morning. He'd switch over to Uber Eats. He'd get his rides in. Then in the afternoon, he goes back to doing, ride share. And then, at the end of 10, 12 hours, he's 300, 400 up. And he does this, and then he hits that fucking bonus. And so now he's doing 2,000 a week. That's what a lot of people did. But it's not like that anymore in all markets. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's probably in about 5% of the markets you can do that. So I guess that whole rant is about, it's just simply saying, what's good for you might not be good for me. And what's good for me might not work for you. So always keep that, always keep that in mind. What's up, Mr. Kuzz? What's good? Oh, that's Buddha. Buddha, I was on Twitter for a hot minute this morning. I got to stay off Twitter, man. Twitter got me in my feelings on Saturday. I went Twitter nuts on Saturday. But the point is I saw you got in some kind of issue with the people over at Coast to Coast Driving. You have to explain that to me. I don't know what happened there. We are in our 15-minute orb here, y'all. Where's the coffee? No, I already drank my coffee, bro. I'm into the Coca-Cola now, but I will take a sip. I don't want to have two coffees in a day. I did that last week, man. I was wired. And you see, we came down here. Even though we're in our 15-minute orb now, right? We know where the 15-minute orb is, right here. Okay. We got no breakouts below. And yet here is this one range, this 24,640, which when we look at on the 30-minute chart, you'll see why. Oh, God, this damn. Right? We can see we have an area here. Let's go to the one. Let's see if I can pull it in on the one for you guys. When we start looking across to the left, you know what? I can't do that. Son of a bitch. I hate this goddamn. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I've not done this in a while because I'm about tired of this mouse. All right, how's that? All right, there we go. You know what I did, y'all? The backup, a wired mouse. I went and put in a wired mouse. So I'll deal with the cable. We'll get the cable over here, and now hopefully we can. All right, there we go. So we look back here, we can see for me, we got some support resistance here. So there's 1, 2, right? Broke below, but bounced back up. Broke below, bounced back up. A lot of this is in aftermarket, pre-market. So we have our area there, and then we're obviously back here. You can see where this one here is as well. Got some resistance there, support, resist, support, 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 support. So I'm really thinking we're going to come back down there. Now, this is a 1 hour chart, and look what the 1 hour chart is doing. It's going for the ride, right? Get back over here on the 15-minute chart. We're going for the ride. So it's a matter of where do we take the trade, or do we take the trade? And how are we going to take the trade? So here we go. Now this is a break in resistance. Now, do I wait on the fair value gap, which there is one here? If I turn that on, we can turn that off now. Let's turn on the concepts, and you can see we got a fair value gap forming right here. So do we take that trade off of this to continue down here? Or what do we do? And so we're gonna wait and see how this sets up. Looking at the 5-minute chart, big wicks, man. Look at this 5-minute chart, dude. Huge wicks, huge wick up, huge wick down. Notice what it hit. Hit right off that 50 EMA there. So let's see what it does. See what it does before we take a trade. Now see, it just blew that fair value gap. Now it's chopped up. So what we want to see is, I want to see if this is gonna break below. And do we jump in, or what do we do? These green and red arrows, those are displacements on the charts. So we're looking to see what happens there. That's something that Eddie deals with a lot. Eddie deals with a lot of displacements and stuff. I don't. So, but that's where we're at. And that's why I titled this video. And I went to go make a thumbnail this morning, a new thumbnail amongst all my other jobs this morning. But Canva was down. And so you'll notice if you go over there to the Tesla Rideshare channel later, that thumbnail was created by Gemini. It was not created by it was not my Canva design. It was just I told Gemini, which is the Google AI. I said, hey, this is what I want, and I gave it a picture, and so it's a really simple, dumb looking thumbnail. But you never know. You never know. You just don't know what thumbnail's going to kick. What if the title's going to kick? You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. All right. So what I want to see here is this going to break? And do we take a? Remember, I have another computer over here. So it looks like it's breaking down. All right. So let's see if we're going to get our ass kicked here this morning. I went short. I probably shouldn't have. Probably lose a lot of money here. You can see where I'm down there, 360 already. I like that it broke below, but I did not get the confirmation that I wanted. This is probably not a good idea to take this trade. Probably should be trading MNQ instead of NQ. But you know what? Let's see what happens. Now remember, this is 2 accounts, not 1. So I could absolutely blow these accounts right here today. Like, without question, I could blow these accounts. Let's see what happens. Trying to be patient here. Don't want to be too patient, but don't want to be too quick either. This was probably not a good trade for me. Down $500 on this trade right now. That should be my spot. I am not financial advice. You guys are seeing this live and in person. I am getting my ass handed to me, buddy. Oh, I'm out. I am out there. So now that put us down $600 on each account. I've got $500 left on these before I go south. Yeah, this is what I mean by I'm not thinking. Now, see, I could have held it, right? But let's see what happens. Might jump back in and get the money back. Who knows? I'm in that kind of mood this week where I just really don't give a damn. These are evals, so we're going for it. And if we blow the accounts, I blow the accounts. No big deal. I think he wants to come down and hit that first target. All right, well, we're not going to blow the account on this trade. I got a couple bucks back, not a lot. Who the fuck is texting me now? Anyway, let me get my head on straight. I need to focus on trading here for a second. We are now down a fair amount of money already this morning. I'll even show you. Look, down $578 on this account. I was up 200 and something dollars. The difference is this account renews tonight. So I either blow this account or I got to get this account to like 1,500 plus. And at this rate, it's not going to happen. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Anyway, what's going on with y'all out there? Anybody out there doing good today? Anybody having a good time? See, this is just, it's right there. But this is what happens when I don't wait for confirmation. I should be sitting up here somewhere and bringing it back down. But it did break. It broke below opening range. Came back, retested it, broke down again. This is the tough part about day trading when you have the pressure applied. Let's see what Chasing Futures got to say here. You have to keep your main W-2 and drive part-time, invest in your future. Have you heard from Mario Mateo? You guys need to do a video together. Bro, I love Mario. Yeah, did you see Mario just did a live the other day? This is going, dude. This is going to go. I know it's going to go. I know it's going to go. Did it hit? Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? I'm a dummy. Hold on a minute. I'm a dummy. That's all right. I can be dumb. Mario did a live, bro. He went and he got a W-2 now. He's working for Meta. He's been working for Meta for about 5 months. And I caught his live. I didn't catch it live. I watched his live the other day. And he was he was, you know what? He looked happy. And he was talking about how he's had to wean himself off of driving for the apps. And he talked about how he went from where he said, okay, I still need to drive the apps every day, make 40, 50 bucks a day, and I'm okay. And then he started, so he was kind of like still focused on driving while trying to get focused on the job. I want to take this, but it's not giving me the proper setup to take it, and that just cost us a shit ton of money. And then by the time he got about halfway through that video, you saw that he was like, man, I don't need this shit no more. Right? He worked hard. He got focused on his job and he got away from this. And see, you see, we could have stayed in that trade the whole time, guys. We'd be up about $2,000 right now. This is what I've got to learn to do when I'm on live with you guys. My initial thought was good. The break and retest, look, it broke and retest. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. I just, punked out and didn't stay with it. Here's the break and retest right there. Right? Broke below it, came back up, retested, and it's still going down. It's easy to see it in hindsight. It's another thing to trust yourself in the trade, especially when you get into drawdown like I was. I was in $500 drawdown. Right? So, you live and you learn. But with Mario, I mean, just watching Mario the other day, man, on his live stream, dude, I felt so much happiness for him. I felt so much joy for him because he looked better. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about his skin looked better. He looked better. It wasn't no damn camera. He just looked better. He spoke with some pep in his step. And so I'm happy. And he's doing what he enjoys. Like, let's be honest, man. So many people, after you drive so much out here, there's no joy. There's no happiness going out here doing this. You're doing what you got to do until it comes time to do what you're meant to do. If y'all don't know where that quote is from, that's from The Rookie with Dennis Quaid. You know? And so when you start getting into that, he looked happy. And you guys should go over there and check out his channel. Yeah, Mario Mateo. You should go check out his channel and watch his live stream. I think it was Red Chair live stream 13 or something like that. So happy for that dude, man. I'm happy when people can get to do what they want to do. What was it? Friday, I tried to shoot a video. I haven't shot a video for this channel, right? Because last week I had an amazing week. Even when on the one live stream where I wasn't feeling good or whatever, I got so much accomplished last week. I was up $500 on each of my trading accounts, so that's good. I started a brand new YouTube channel, so now we got 4 channels. The buy or bust product review channel, right? And I got like 12 or 14 videos uploaded onto that. So I got that channel going. I got reviews done for Amazon. I got like 5 or 6 reviews done for Amazon and got those uploaded, right? I made some connections with some new vendors with some of their products, right? And then I was very smart with my driving last week, and I shaved roughly 25 hours off of my previous week's hours of driving, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, and made the same money or more. Actually, made more money last week than I did the week before. So when I had a damn good week last week overall. I ain't saying it's perfect. It ain't perfect. You know how the yin yang works, right? Yin yang, you got all this white with a little bit of black, and then you got all this black with a little bit of white. Now, I'm not going to get into what's good and what's bad and what's bad and what's good, because then I'll be called a racist. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's always a little bad in the good, and there's always a little good in the bad. It's just the way it is. It's the cycle of life. And look at this. I want a FOMO, y'all. I want a FOMO. It's going to come here. I'm telling you, it's coming here. This is the target. But can I hold the trade long? You know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. Nah, fuck that. If I'm going to blow these accounts, I'm going to blow them with you guys. If I'm going to blow them, I'll blow them with you guys right here. I know where it's going. I'm telling you where it's going. There's no good news coming out anytime soon. And you got NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. I just don't have the balls to hold the trade on NQ. That's my problem. I do not have the balls to hold the trade all the way down on NQ. I don't have the balls to do it. I don't. But I can do it on MNQ. That I can do. Let's go over to MNQ. This is it's not going to do me any good today. I'm going to wind up resetting that one account. But let's do this. Let's go to MNQ. MNQ, these are the micros. Okay, I don't have any of that stuff tagged over here. So we'll go, let's do this real quick. 640 was one area, right? That's the one area. 422 is the other area. Come on, boom. All right, so there's our 2 areas. There's our target areas, okay? So what we'll do here is we'll put this into 6 contracts on each one. MNQ. Let's line up. Let's close this out real quick. Let's get our Orban where it's supposed to be. Boom, boom. Okay, that's that. What else do I need here? I don't need nothing else here. Okay, boom, boom. And there we go. So now I got the balls to do this, though. Right? I say it's coming down. So that'd be about 80 points. I got the balls to do this. Y'all want to FOMO in? I don't want to FOMO in. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Antonio, what's going on, yo? How we doing? Dom, what's going on? How you doing? Mario Mateo, Uber driver, but he got a W-2 and would be in this. Oh, you know what? We're in. All right, you guys can see we're in. I'm in 3 micro contracts now. Right? We're in 3 micros. Gone short. All right, bring this to break even. All right, you can see my break even spot right there now. I want to chase this. I want to chase it. All right. Still got 1 contract. All right. Both contracts stopped out. Oh, we still got 1 going. Order filled. All right. Out of everything, we picked up a few more dollars on that contract. Right now, I want to see if it comes back up to here and catches this and then goes down. So let's put this up here. Let's see if we get there. All right. So what were we down? We were down a sugar ton. We're down a little bit this morning. We're down 520, and now we're down. No, we're more than that. Shit, no. On that last trade, we picked up $82 and $77 on those last trades. So we'll trade the juniors. We'll trade the little ones. Try to get myself getting back in here. Would be an interesting recap of how they pivoted. You know, I'd love to get Mario on. You know what? I'm going to reach out to Mario. I will. I'll reach out to Mario and see if I can't get him on the Wednesday night show. We haven't been doing the Wednesday night show because everybody's working. You know, everybody's working. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to start moving weight. Well, listen, bro. It's tough out here. Getting with this Keisha. And then driving and saying, Mel, what's going on, Melly Mel? Again, see, this is the problem with my trading. Right? I should have stayed in the trade. We were up. And remember, I just told you guys 3 minutes ago, we're coming down to 422. It's going to hit 422. And remember, we were in a big boy trade way up here. So we've already moved 200 points on this market this morning. But when I tell you, I had a rough month last month and I have not gotten past myself. I haven't found my cojones. I need my cojones to hold trades. And that's why I'm getting my ass kicked in these evals. It's not that I'm not making the right call. You guys just saw me make the right call. I made the right call, but I didn't hold the trade. That's a problem for me. This is something I have to get past. But, I got a lot of other stuff going on. I'm like y'all out there, man. We all got financial pressures, bro. We all got them financial pressures. We just do, because let's be honest. We got one more down here, 225. You know what? I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. We got another 225 is like our bottom. So there, we got that one in now too. But let's see if we get back up here. If we get back up here and reject at this particular area and come back down, we're going to go for the ride. So let's see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. At this point, I done screwed these accounts up so much, it's not even funny. Okay, we get rid of that, put that up. All right, now we're supposed to be. So there it is. Now it's tapping into it. This is where we should be getting in. But I want to see, are we going to come back up here and then shoot back down? Because this red line proved to be support right now. So we get a little pullback. If we don't break above it, we get to here and it decides to come back down again. We're going for the ride. You guys hold me accountable, man. I need you guys to hold me accountable. Help me find my cojones again, man. You know what I mean? I got to find my cojones again. I don't have them right now. I don't have it. And I almost, to be honest with you, I almost just want to kill these accounts, start from scratch. They're cheap. They're cheap enough, right? I've gotten funded several times already, you know, but October, man, October was just a killer. We're halfway through November. It's not that I don't see what's going on. It's not that I don't have the patience. If I go back and I look at my trades, and I go back and look at my trades, I recap every weekend. I don't recap that day. I recap over the weekend to clear the mechanism, as the pitchers would say. And the trades are there. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. I have a working knowledge. To be a beginner like I am, I have a working knowledge of what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I ain't got the fucking sack to hold it like I should. So we got to work on that. That's all. Just got to work on that. But you see, we did solve one thing while you guys were here. I got into the wired mouse so we don't have our screen going all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to have to order another mouse. Do a review. Anybody got any suggestions out there? What computer mouse should I go on Amazon and get so I can do a review on it? What? Tell me in the comments down below. I know it's the cheesiest comment ever. What type of mouse do you guys use? Or are you guys using rats? You got big rats? You got razor rats? See now, you see how it's sitting up here against this 21 EMA? But we're after 10 o'clock, so I should be now, technically, I'm supposed to be over here. Technically, I'm supposed to be over here on the 5. Get rid of that. See? 5-minute fair value gap right there. Let's do this real quick so I got the right. There's the BIM. All right. So now we'll go back to the 5-minute chart. That's what I'm supposed to do. Now, technically, this just broke into this little fair value gap here. Technically, I should be jumping in this trade. I should be jumping in this trade to the downside right now. But I got a little bit of pause. And we can bring this all the way down to here. It doesn't matter where we set our profit at. What matters is where we set our stop loss at. So let's see. We have 47 seconds left in this. I should be in this trade, y'all. I should be in this trade. I missed it. Got here too late. Let's see what happens when this. Let's see where this candle finishes on the 5-minute. Let's see. Logitech M510. That's what Steven says. I'm gonna have to look that up here in a minute. Let me see what happens here. Let me see if we're gonna jump in this trade first, Steven. Let me see what we're gonna do here. Let me see if we're going to get in this trade or if we're going to stay out of it. Next candle starts now. Let's see what this candle wants to do. It's going to come up and pop it again. Because this is kind of it is a bullish engulfing candle for this candle here. Obviously, this candle has more than this candle, blah, blah, blah. So let's see what happens here. If it gets in here and it rejects again, we're probably going to come on down some more. Be the right place to get in. I mean, even if I got in now, I'm just not convinced this is the right trade yet. See? Swallowing that up. Swallowed it up like a headhunter, a throat goat. Just swallowed it up. Is that too much? I never said this was a rated G program. Just saying. Logitech M15. See, now I got into there and rejected immediately. That's what we want to see when we get into these fair value gaps. We see get in there and just jump out. So let's see if it breaks below this 30 again. If it breaks below this yellow again, we got to go for it. But it's also on the one hitting up a bullish fair value gap. I got to watch the 1-minute chart. Let's see. Hold on. So you guys can know what I'm talking about. See, I want to see this 1-minute close below it because it's giving us a bullish fair value gap right here too. So let's see what happens there. Still got too much time here. Meanwhile, I said I wanted to see it get below that line. There it is. That's already 40 points I just missed out on. This is what I mean about not having the cojones right now. We saw it. You saw it. I called it full time, right? Yeah. There it is. I suck at trading. That's why I tell you, don't listen to me, y'all. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. Now we got another bullish. It flipped that. It inverted that fair value gap. Let's see what it wants to do here. I don't think the market knows what it wants to do. Big battle going, and you see that big green candle coming in on this one here. I know some people, bro, they trade the 2-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 12-minute chart. Then they go into what they call a tick chart and this chart and that. Bro, nobody knows. You put your best guesstimate forward and you go for it. The difference is between trading futures, day trading, swing trading is when you're swing trading over a period of days or weeks or maybe even months, you got a lot of time to be wrong. If you're trading options, you have a lot of time to be wrong before you really feel that loss. And with day trading, you don't have those options. You have to trade that day, right? And usually you could be in a trade for, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours. All right, let's see what it wants to do here. See what I mean? We've got this. We hit this resistance or this support level, 424, bounced up, coming back down, bouncing. So we might get a little sitting below this 30 here now, 30-minute orb. Let's get back to the 5-minute chart. So in the 5-minute chart, we'd have jumped in right here. We'd still be good. We would have picked up almost 100 points. Son of a bitch. Look at this, 556, and it wicked all the way down to 456. That was a 100-point swing on that 5-minute candle. And the 5-minute candle still got another minute to go. You chase it down, you get your money, and you get out. As Buddha would say, you get your money and bounce. And so, hey, Steven, while I appreciate you, brother, I do appreciate you. Give me something that ain't going to cost me an arm and a leg, bro. I'm losing my ass in the market today. I got to find my cojones. We'd still be good. We would still be good here. Even if we sat in this drawdown, we'd still be good. That's trading, y'all. In a nutshell, ain't nothing guaranteed. Just, try to get your winners to be bigger than your losses. Which today we are down. We opened up the bell plus 200, and we are now down roughly 500 on each account. Hey, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Y'all see what Tony said, right? Ask Grok. Ask Grok. You know what? I'm gonna do that. But you guys don't hear Grok, so you know what? I can do it this way though. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way, y'all. Hey, Grok.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Grok, I got a question for you. I need to get a new wireless mouse for my computer, but I don't want to spend a ton of money. What's a really good recommendation, something I can purchase off of Amazon?
Oh, nice budget wireless mouse. Gotcha. I'd go with the Logitech M850. It's super reliable, lasts a year on one battery, tracks smooth at 1000 DPI, and works great for everyday stuff like browsing or work. Right around $15 on Amazon, and it's a bestseller for a reason. Super simple plug and play too. What kind of setup you running it on?
Oh, I got a Play School mix and match from 1990.
A what now? A Play School mix and match toy? Wait, are we still talking about a wireless mouse for your computer? Or did I totally miss the joke?
Yeah, I just told you a dad joke and you missed it.
Oh, Preschool. Got it. Nice one. You had me picturing toddler toys for my desk. Anyway, back to that Logitech M850. Still think it would work great for you, even with your vintage setup. Want tips on where to grab it cheapest?
All right. Logitech M850. That's what you said, right?
Nah, I said the M850. Super basic.
What the hell did I just say? Grok, I just said the M850.
You said M850. Yeah, but I didn't. I said the M850, the cheap one. M850's fancier.
Go to sleep.
But
all right, I just had to send her to sleep. Y'all heard that. By the way, how's the sound coming through today? Is sounding all right today? Let's go up here and bam. Let's go up here and open up Amazon. Logitech M850. She did say 850, right? Hold on. Let me bring y'all up here. She said the 850. I'm looking right at it. 850. That's what I typed in. It's not coming up. Logitech M850. I got everything but. Oh, because no, that's a keyboard and a wire. I don't need the keyboard too. Got a keyboard. The 550 is $20 right now. I don't need a keyboard. I got a keyboard. 650 is $38. Man, there's a lot of these things getting bought here, dude. Signature M750L is $50. Not enough people buying those, so I'm not really interested in that. Yeah, it's not showing me. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be the MK. Nope. It's not showing me the 850, y'all. I don't know what to tell you there. It's not showing me the 850. Son of a bumpkin. What did Steven say? Steven said, what did Steven say? Logitech M510. Okay, let's try that. Because I know Steven is a budget-friendly kind of guy. Okay, that's pretty okay. It's not bad. $27, 10,000 bought. What was the other one he said? The other one he said was the MX Master. Let's see what the hell an MX Master is. I got a bird whistling at me out there. Oh, hell no. Steven! Steven! The MX Master, dude. It's $120. Can you see me? Do you see me? I'm a black app driver. I'd have to work all day. Ooh, 7,000 though bought in the last month. People must like that. I don't need that. Damn it, you, Steven. I don't need that kind of mouse, man. What the hell? Shit. Give me a discount. Although that one does look kind of sexy. I'm just not that guy. I don't need that, Steven. Jesus Christ. Fucking Steven's going to keep me broke, man. I need the budget, bro. I need budget mice. I'm a little Python, bro. I don't need that big old fancy mouse. Oh, the MX Anywhere 3S compact mouse. Compact? No, I am not a child. Oh, man. Now he's laughing. Yeah, it's like, yeah, oh yeah, it's one of the expensive ones. Meanwhile, in trading world over here, we missed that trade. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Now it's coming back in, so I think we can get rid of this trade. We don't need this no more. We got to fight our way back up, y'all. We got to fight our way back up. But we got to do it smartly now. I can't do it any other way. I have to be smart about it. It's one of the best out there. I got to be honest, dude. Like, this is a Microsoft mouse, right? With the Microsoft keyboard. And I run this same mouse keyboard setup on both computers. And it's been, or not the Microsoft, my bad, y'all, Dell. I got to tell you, man, it's been phenomenal. I've had this now 5 years. I cannot complain. The amount of use, I mean, look at it, dude. It's worn out. I've worn that son bitch out. Versus my other computer, my other mouse, right? Clean as a whistle. So I don't do, you can tell which one I work on all the time. I'm always on this computer, not on that one. But then again, I mean, other than being chained, the ball and chain here, this is working fine. I don't like the ball and chain though. Like, I don't like having to do all that. But I mean, it's working fine. I don't know. We'll find a good looking mouse. We will find a good looking mouse. No, I said we were going to find one today. So you know what? We're going to find one today. Logitech MS Master 2S Bluetooth edition. Nope, it'd take forever to get here. What was that one before Steven put me in the poorhouse? Steven put me in the poorhouse before. The 510. I want something with side keys. I don't know. We'll come back. We'll look later. We'll look later, y'all. We'll look later. All right. So where are we at? What's he say? The 550 is the cheap 1 year long battery. Yeah, don't worry about batteries, bro. Maybe I should, but I don't. Like, these take double A's, 2 double A's, I think it is. We'll figure it out. Oh, anyway, back to the charts. What do we got going on here? Now that I done sold my soul to the depths of hell. I mean, we're not out. We're not out. Just not seeing a whole lot of movement now. On the one, we got another fair value gap trying to set up here. Look at these wicks. These wicks are nuts. So we're back to the 1 minute chart. And so on the 1 minute, you see wick. It's seek and destroy, hunting. That's all it is. It's hunting everything. It's just absolutely hunting today. We can't go out like that, though. Sign up for tomorrow's extra $8.50 per active hour for eligible trips. No, that's okay. We're good. You know, if you're in the South Florida market, you know, a lot of the Black App active hour bonuses are way to hell down someplace where you might get one ride. You might. They're all down in Dade County, man. You know, if the Black App doesn't like Broward County or Palm Beach County, then, you know, give it up. Let somebody else do it, because they give nothing to us up here. They keep everything focused down in Miami. They try to keep the Miami rides as cheap as possible. It's just not good. It's not good, y'all. It's not good, y'all. All right. Volatility is calming down here. I think we're going to go back to NQ, because I'm in that mood now. All right, so we're back on the NQ chart, the 1 minute chart here. Let's see. It's still below, though, the 15-minute orb. We are above the 30-minute orb. You know what? Hold on. I know y'all are like, oh, Vinny, man, you got all these damn lines. Yeah, I do. We can get rid of that, though. We don't need that no more. That's gone. This was the trade, man. This was the give up your day job trade right here. That was the give up your day job trade. And if y'all remember, we were in this trade. And once I hit that $500 drawdown, I mentally took myself out of that trade. Tried to preserve capital, both financial capital and mental capital. And what does it wind up doing? Exactly what I thought it was going to do. Trust is a must or your game is a bust. That's what we used to say in bowling. Which is odd too, because dude, the other day I was looking at I went and I looked at I was looking at some old bowling videos, man. And you know, a lot of y'all don't know, but I used to run at one time I had 4 bowling pro shops. And man, you know, the one I'm watching these bowling videos and I'm like, everybody looks pissed off. I got to tell y'all that story, man. I bowled this one league down here. The teams that I were on, we won the league 2 or 3 times. It's a big, high competitive league. Around 220-ish in average. And, you know, it was just a highly competitive league. And it was good money. And then the money's just like rideshare, man. The money starts going down. Companies take more and more and more, and there's nothing left for us. But whatever. You know, it's competitive. It's good for business. And I remember it was a Monday night league. And I remember one night I closed up my shop and I headed to league. And I got my 2, you know, I used to carry 6 bowling balls, right? And I'm walking in, and you ever just get hit in the face, like just bam, and you have that epiphany. You have that moment. And I don't know why I had that moment, but I had that goddamn moment where I had to ask myself, what am I doing here? It's when you discover, it's that moment when you discover you just ain't happy. And I'm looking around and I'm like, shit, man, these are the same people. I've bowled that league, I don't know, 12, 13 years. And I was saying to them, and it wasn't anything to do with any of them. Because a lot of them were customers, you know, there were people I knew, people I liked. I really don't have a lot of dislike for people. But you walk in and you're like, it's the same shit. And it's the same people complaining about the same shit that they were complaining about 10 years ago. And it's just over and over. And so I had that moment. And for me, that was when my bowling career went south. Meaning I was just over it. Like I didn't want to do it no more. Right? Because I didn't see the value in it anymore. For me personally. Bowling's awesome. Like, I mean, it's super expensive to go bowling now, man. It's super expensive. And I still got a bowling ball in there. Shit. I think I got one of my rings here. I had so many damn rings that I started getting cute with the rings and like getting pinky rings and shit. I think I got one in here somewhere. Hold on. Be right back. Oh, here are a couple. Oh, no. Here go 2 of them. Let's see if the camera will focus in on one. So this is one I got for a pinky ring. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says 300 on it, right? There's one. Here's another one I got 300, right? I don't know. See, I got it as the pinky ring. 8 pinky rings. Because I could fill both hands with them, including my thumbs. I felt like like Michael Jordan's got 6 rings, Tom Brady's got 7, but old Goosey Goose here, I don't know. 40-something 300 games. And it's like once you've done something and you've hit the pinnacle of whatever the best you're ever going to be at. I bowled pro a little bit. I was okay. I wasn't great as a pro. I was really good as an amateur though, and that's where the money was in the amateur stuff. And so, yeah, what do you do? And it's the same thing with anything else. I think once you hit that spot, that you have that epiphany that this isn't what I want to do anymore. That's it. You know, you got to make the pivot. Mario hit that spot. He couldn't make enough money as a rideshare driver. A lot of us are in that boat. right? A lot of us are in that boat where it's the return on investment just isn't there. And so now this brings me back to last month with my trading. Because remember I said earlier, October was terrible for me. Even though I was in a funded account the entire time. October, I spent $0 on props. This month, I'm in for $140 on the 2 props, right? But because I would not, normally I don't get into. I only get in one, hit that, and then move on from there. But I'm trying to learn how to copy trade. And, up until yesterday, I was up, $500 something on these 2 accounts. Now I'm down, I don't know, 1,500, whatever the fuck it is over the last couple of days. But the point is that you got to make those pivots. You got to find out what it is. I like making review. I like talking about products. Like I got this one product, this Lano neck mount holder, right? That I got to do. I'm going to get this done today. And basically what this is, it goes right around your neck. You take your camera, you put it right there, and you got a perfect POV. And now while you're here with this, I can sit here and do product reviews all day, just like this. See, it'll sit like that and I'll do product reviews. Right? Or maybe I'm walking and talking shit, right? And it's a POV. So I've got to do this today. I enjoy doing that stuff. Like, that's cool. You make a couple bucks out of it. Anyway, I know I'm losing some of y'all out there today. But that's why we're trading futures and talking noise. If you're here to learn how to trade, you're in the wrong fucking boat because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no clue. All I know is we were in this trade here, and that wound up being a 200-point move. And we missed all of it. Absolutely all of it. Because I got in down here, and I didn't hold the trade. I should have just held the trade. We'd have been fine. And so now it looks like we got a little consolidation going on here. Right? It's just consolidating. And so patience now, we just wait. We wait. What time is it? 10:34 in the morning. That'd be 10:34 for my military personnel because you know what? Civilians don't understand. 3:12 from 0-100 hours to 1,200 hours, it's the same as a regular clock. What's going on out there in the world? Anybody doing good? You guys making some money out there in rideshare? What are we doing? What are we looking for here? Let's get back to the 5-minute chart. There's nothing there. Like I said, I still think we're going to go for the ride. I still think we're definitely going to touch 422. Right? We're definitely going to touch 422. But let's see. Let's pull a little fib. We pull a fib. Let's see. From here. From low a day to high a day. Here's the 50% retrace right there. Would have probably liked to seen it get up through here and then retrace down. Let's see what it does here at the 20% level. Let's see what it does. This isn't a bad idea, actually. This is not a bad idea, actually. Now I'm just reading price action. It's not giving me a setup, but it kind of is. There's an order block down here on the 1 that it's going to have to punch through. See this order block right here? It's going to have to get through that before it can continue to the downside. But I like what I see. See what happens here. Oh, I forgot I went back on MQ. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm glad I looked. Because that would have absolutely blown the accounts. If I'd have took that trade right there, I'd have blew the account. They'd have been done already. Just that quick. You know what, though? Go back to MNQ. We'll trade the MNQs. I can say it don't matter right now. It really doesn't matter what I trade. I'm so far down on these accounts. Might as well try to save one of them. Only one's due to renew today, and that'll reset to 0. So when we come back Thursday, that account will be fresh. Because remember, I'm going to try to stream every Tuesday and Thursday now. So hopefully you guys hang in there with me. Let's see. Driving to San Antonio. Melly Mel says it's been rough territory lately. Yeah, I hear you, brother. When I tell you that I am absolutely the thing I like about the Tesla Rideshare channel is because I'm not focused on rideshare as much as I am focused on, being in the Tesla and, I can explore different ways to make the money now. I don't necessarily have to be, I don't have to be so damn conscious about, picking up $500 extra every damn week to cover the car. All right, let's see. Now you see it would have gotten up in there, draw down a little bit. See if we break below this. If we break below this and we retest it, I think I'm going to jump in this trade. So like, what was it yesterday? I only made $42, but I only drove like 22 miles, 23 miles, something like that. Sunday I did $130. I drove like 73 miles total. And Saturday was 203, and I didn't drive 100 miles. So now I'm focusing on trying to maximize my mileage, my ROI, which I've never been a mileage guy. I'm a time guy, right? But if there's just no rides out there, then I don't need to be out there. So where my rides over the weekend came in was at the airport. The airport is where I worked. And so there's a lot of sitting. It gives you opportunity to reflect and learn and chill out and do what you got to do, but you're not burning up resources. Meaning I'm not burning up electricity in the car. My hourly rate for the week last week, roughly around $25 an online hour, not active hour. We don't have active hours. If you got the app on, you're willing to go to work. As far as I'm concerned, if you were working a W-2 and your whole job was to sit there in a guard shack all day watching garbage cans, you're online, you're working, you're getting paid per hour. You might not be doing shit, but you're getting paid per hour. So how is that not relevant to gig apps rideshare? I don't know. Somebody will have to explain that to me. Now, if you're going to pay me, Pascal, my buddy, said that there was an opportunity where I could make $25 an hour doing scorekeeping for local hockey games. I told him, find out. You're going to pay me $25 an hour or $25 a game. He says they last about an hour 15. To sit there and hit a start-stop time and goal. Okay, I'll investigate it. Sitting there doing shit. What are you doing? There's nothing productive. There's other things I could be doing while I'm there. Hell, I could be sitting there with my phone live streaming, talking shit to y'all, hanging out with my friends, Anyway, we're waiting to see what this wants to do here. Like we're in this little consolidation zone, right? If we tighten it up, let's get back to the 5-minute. We can see now we're right here. All right, we went up. We pull the fib again. I'll pull it from the bottom. Right there. Up. Because we are in a bearish trend. So I want to know where this 1.61, I want to know where the extension is to. The extension looks like it's going to break that 225. If you joined the stream late, we called the first one and we're calling this one as our targets for the market right now. We got close. You can say that hit and 422.50 acted as support. But we pull our fib on. We didn't quite get a 50% retracement off the morning move. We are back down again below the 20% retracement off the bottom. So we're going to wait and see what happens in this range. We break below this order block here. We're probably going to go ahead and continue to the downside. I think. I don't know. I'm not a market maker. I don't work for JP Morgan. I don't work for none of them guys. And I'm down $500 on each of my account, two evals today. Full transparency. When you come here to my channel, if you're just joining me, the one thing you will not see on here, I don't give away accounts. I don't have any access to discount codes or any of that shit. It's actually starting to bother me a little bit on these trading channels, right? It's because I don't know how to say it. When you're always giving away something on your channel, which I get it, but are you here to just trade and talk shit? That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to trade and talk shit. I'm not a trader. I'm a novice when it comes to this shit. Trading futures. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I trade the orb and I'm learning to trade price action. There it is. I have zero profitability in 1 year, and my tuition cost total for the year is under $1,000. That's it. There's nothing else to it, right? I spent less than 1,000 on prop firms in the last year. I know people that spend 1,000 in 2 weeks on prop firms because they're not trying to trade. They're trying to get lucky. I'm trying to trade. But when a lot of these channels, man, you open them up and they're like 15 different freaking prop firms that, hey, if you like this, go here, use my name. Hey, and they get commissions for it, and that's fine. That's nothing different than what I do with Amazon. But on Amazon, I'm actually giving you a review, right? This is the DJI Osmo 5 Action Camera Pro. Let me tell you something. This is the best action camera I've ever had. It's only the second one I've ever had, but this thing to date is still 10 times better than a GoPro. It lasts longer. It doesn't overheat. The picture quality is phenomenal. The versatility is phenomenal. The presets are phenomenal. Whether I'm in slow-mo, whether I'm in time-lapse, whether I'm shooting 1080, 240 frames per second for a slow-mo, or if I'm shooting, 4K 60 frames per second. It's beautiful. It's an awesome camera. And it's easy to use. Anybody can pick this thing up and go to use it, right? Keep everything in automatic. White balance, shutter speed, just keep it in automatic. We're not pros. We vlog. We sit there and we go, hey, what's up, yo? Now, you see, that's a review. Now, whether you choose to buy this camera or not is up to you. But that's value. I'm not asking you to, hey, give me your email address. I'm not asking you to, hey, put something in the comments. I'm not asking you to do any of that. I'm just here. Right? And so it's different. And so when I look at some of these trading channels, and I mean, you have to ask yourself, what did you learn from them? Other than how to re-up. If all you're learning to do is how to re-up on a prop firm, you're feeding the system. You're ride sharing. If all you ever learn how to do is to take every single fucking ride they send you because you're not getting any rides, well, you're losing money. Ain't nobody profitable on X rides. No way. Full of shit. You are not profitable on X rides because you got more resources going. The only way you're profitable on X rides is if you're renting the vehicle. If you're renting a vehicle, God bless. Bust ass, make all the money. The only thing you once you make your nut for the rental, now it's just electricity, right? Or gas or whatnot. Because you don't have to worry about maintenance, tires, and none of that shit. I still say that's the best way to go. The only difference there with renting now than when I was renting and leasing from Drive Whip, the big difference now is the Model Y is losing Premier, right, next year. If you're in the South Florida market, you're losing Premier anyway because Premier is going away. They're going Uber Black, which stay tuned for that. I don't know if they're going to have enough cars to do that. I don't know if Alto's going to have enough of those Kia EV9s or whatever the hell they plan on using. I don't know if they're going to have enough to cover everybody. Cover all the entire markets. So renting or leasing a Model Y through a rental company or a lease company might not make financial sense because that's $500 a week plus charging. You can't make it on X. I mean, unless you're willing. You know how many $3 rides you got to do to take care of a $650 a week nut? I don't think people realize that, bro. $650 a week nut. doing $3 rides. That's 200 rides you got to have in the books in a week. You can't do it. And comfort rides, well, there's so much supply out there because everybody went and got comfort cars. So now, you know, X and Comfort, I mean, they pay the same. I'm just saying. Even in our market, if you go with the insurance supplement, how's that going to help you? It's giving you 26 cents extra a mile. For an extra $800 a month, you're going to have to pay in insurance, plus all the paperwork of the LLC, tax filings of the LLC. All of that shit ain't worth it. Is not worth it. All right, we're looking. We're still here, guys. We're still sitting here. You see these wicks? Doji here doesn't know what it wants to do. It's sitting here. It's going nowhere. Going nowhere. So let's go back to the 1 minute. It's going nowhere. It's just kind of in that range, doing nothing. It's like that monkey with the limp wee wee. It's just dangling, doing nothing. Let's see. It's education tools. My man Melly Mel. We got to do a Wednesday night show, man. What's today? Tuesday? That's tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night. We got to do a show tomorrow night. I think we're going to do a show tomorrow night. Oh, boring. Maybe that's the move for the day. Maybe that's it. Maybe it shot its wad. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, that's it. Maybe it shot its wad. See, I was riding right up on that 21 EMA. Too close for comfort. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. I got some other stuff I got to get. I got reviews to do over here. I want to get that done. I want to get at least that one done. I've got so I got these Amazon Basics smart plugs I got to do. Got the Fire Stick Max I got to do. I still got that big 360 hanging off the back of my car mount. Bro, I love my car mounts, man. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I love my car mounts. Oh, man. It's a bad day trading. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm kind of done talking. So I appreciate y'all joining in. Hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Boop. There it is. Appreciate y'all joining in today. We will see you again on Tuesday. More than likely, I'm going to blow these accounts today. I might try to hold on to the one just to see if I can bring it back. But you never know. You never know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. See, just when I'm getting ready to go. Just when I'm getting ready to go, it's like, hey, don't forget us. See if I was right. Let's say if I was right, sir. Back on MNQ. Is it going to break low a day? Are we going to break a little structure here? Some market structure shift. It had to come and go. So we'd be looking for it to get here, bounce off this low a day, bounce off this little bit of previous support, which was right over here, right? We got a little bit of support there. Nice whole number. Break that, pop up, and break again. That's what I'm looking for. Or it might just drop all the way down and we FOMO into it and chase it. I don't know. But anyway, see. We got mixed signals here. We got a little bullish here, right? That's that blue box, but we got a little fair value gap forming here. We got the sell side liquidity here. It has to clear all this out if it wants to keep going. Got a bunch of buyers here willing to buy it up. Anyway, what do I know? I'm just a dumbass. I am just a dumbass retired Uber driver. That's what I am. Just a dummy. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. All right, y'all. We are out of here. Appreciate y'all hanging. I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Stephen. Tomorrow night, Stephen. Tomorrow night, Stephen.